Okay, so we're back at Verdin by Taylor Morrison, and we are at the Summit Collection, and we are standing in front of the Tyndall floor plan. Now, the Tyndall floor plan, this is massive. These are their big boys. So this one is 3,500 square foot, 4-bed, 3.5 bath. It's just 1-story, 3-car garage, and it's starting at roughly $1,102,000. Now, this is a really, really nice home. But before we get into the tour, I actually want to tell you some more about what it's like to live here at Verdin by Taylor Morrison and what it's like to live specifically in the North Phoenix area. Okay, so before we get onto the tour, I want to tell you some facts about Verdin at Taylor Morrison. That is starting off with the fact that they have 5 different collections. They have only 10 models right now, but look, they have over 20 plus floor plans. Honestly, it's a lot and it can be very, very overwhelming. But the good thing is that they have plenty of options, starting at the low 700,000s and going up to $2 million. So no matter where you are in that price point, you're gonna find something that you like, I promise. There's also gonna be a lot of stuff in here that you might not like as well. Now, right now they are on phase 1, phase 2, depending on the collections. They're all moving at a very different pace, are going to be taking their quick move-ins here in the next couple of months. And that's gonna be as close as August, September, October. They're already gonna be moving people in here and they're gonna have their first closings here at the end of summer. Now they're gonna have over 1,200 homes here when this is all built out, but this is a multi-year project. So don't worry, there's gonna be plenty of opportunity to buy inside of this community. Now there is a $250 HOA fee, and that includes a community center that is absolutely beautiful. I'm gonna overlay some pictures and some videos so you guys can see what they have here. They have plenty of parks. They have dog parks. They have big ones, small ones. They have a community pool. They have a lap center pool. They have a yoga studio. They have a fitness center. And best of all, they have a ton of pickleball courts. Typically, the build time right now is 6 to 8 months, and some of the incentives that they're running, they're very different from collection to collection, and honestly, they vary a lot. So what I would do is I would contact me if you're interested in a specific floor plan or a specific collection so I can let you know the incentives that they have. But right now, they're doing up to 6% in closing costs and up to $15,000 in options or upgrades. So that's a very basic overview of what's happening at Verdin. Now, I do have a special rebate program for those of you that stay to the end. So make sure that you watch this video to the end because I have a special incentive for you after the tour. Now, to tell you a little bit more about what's happening in North Phoenix area, specifically where we're at. So we're located right on the Sonoran Desert Preserve. And something to note is that there's a lot of state trust land and they're not gonna sell any more of the land here. A lot of that land has already been developed. Verdin, they kind of got the last little bit that's there. So what does that mean? That means that it's good for home appreciation long-term because the land around you, first off, they're not gonna be another 1,200 homes being built here. But at the same time, if you wanna live here, you're gonna have to pay a premium. Now, specifically where we're at, I will say it's in person is where you can really see it. I'll try to do some justice with the drone footage, but you are sitting on top of the mountain. And anywhere you look here, it is true 360 mountain views. And not only at night, there's a light up from the city, which is far miles from here. And you can see Happy Valley, you can see True North, you can see any which way direction you look, there is just views up here. I really like it. It's nice and cool, it's fresh, and it is also very peaceful and quiet. So one thing to note is that we are located in between the Loop 303 and Tatum Range. So you're gonna get the best of both worlds. That means that appreciation is gonna happen no matter what. You're 15 minutes one way, 15 minutes the other way. Now, by the Loop 303, you know what there is? There is the new TSMC project, which is over $200 billion investment that is coming right here. That's only a 10-minute drive from you. So again, what is that gonna do? It's gonna continue to drive up home appreciation and home value. If you like hiking, if you like biking, if you like trails, if you like the lake, if you like going up to Sedona, to Flagstaff, this is really good location because look, you're still not that far away from the city. You still are in Phoenix, but you are shorter drive to the things that you might possibly enjoy outdoors. So with that being said, that wraps everything about what it's like to live at Verdin, what it's like to live up here in North Phoenix, and let's get to the tour. Okay, so we are inside now. Everyone bear with me, the music is a little loud in here. And right here, as we come in, first thing we have to the left is this nice little kind of open space area. And then most of the house is that way, but right directly to the right, we are gonna have our 2 bedrooms. They are both decent size. So you see here, decent size. Then I'll show you the closet. The closet is not that big, not that big. Then we'll come to the other side, show you the bathroom right here. Bathroom is actually a really nice bathroom. Should have probably took a little bit of this space from the bathroom and put it inside the closet. But here we have dual sinks, and we kind of have little like flex open space. Can be kind of whatever you want, not the office. I'll show you where the office is. So we have this flex area. Then we have our another bedroom right here. This is also pretty big size if you ask me. And we have our tiny closet for such a big room. But anyways, enough of that, enough of the jokes. Let's walk on through and kind of continue with the tour. So as we come over here, we'll open up to what is your kind of like den office area right here. So this is nice. This is super big, super massive. Look at that. Very nice. And then come back over here. So we're gonna have a huge laundry room, washer and dryer. That is big, folks. That is big. Then we have guest bathroom right here, kind of hidden in the back, half bathroom. And then as we come on this way, this is the garage. We have another space right here. And then we'll make it to the kitchen, but we'll save that. And on this end, we're gonna have another room. Now this one, it's kind of like a suite on the side, little guest suite. Perfect place for the nanny, mom, grandma, staying with you. Gets her own full bath, which is really nice, pretty big size. And then we have a real closet here, guys. So pretty nice, big closet. So as we kind of come on back, remember we came in through there, now we're going this way. So we have more, we have our wine cabinetry right there. And then we have this, and then we kind of come this way. Look at all that pantry. So pretty decent pantry right here. Now as we continue through the kitchen, and we have first side of the kitchen, super nice, super big. I really, really love these cabinets and love this backsplash right here. It is nice. Got the double oven kind of going over there. And then this just opens up very beautifully. This is by far one of the biggest islands that they have in all of their collections. This is their higher end collection. And then you can see those finishes right there. And the kitchen is super, super, super nice. Kind of take you a little 360 right here. It opens up to an expansive living room. So you have your formal dining room right here. So go to the outside, we'll get to the outside later. And then, look at that, super nice. Super, super nice. And then bam, let's go to the master. Master's kind of tucked away over here by itself. Very big, lots of space. Lots of space. I really love the interior design of this one. I mean, this is beautiful. Now we come here. Now we've got our shower. Now this, or our bathroom. This is so toilet. We have dual vanities opposite from each other. You guys can have a staring contest to the mirrors. And then we've got our tub here. Some people hate it, some people love it. It is what it is. So we're right here. And then got massive shower. Massive shower. Boom. And let's go take a look at this closet. Boy, oh boy, that's big. Need a ladder to get up there. And then the other side, boom. Plenty of space. So now as we continue through here, we'll come right on back and we'll make our way to the outside. So as you can see, I mean, the house, it's definitely very big. It's expansive. You've kind of got, you're tucked everywhere, right? We kind of came in through here, tucked back over there, master over here. So I really like this floor plan. Not essentially my favorite, but the way they've done the finishes in the interior in this one is absolutely beautiful. I'll tell you that much. So let's wrap this up right here. We'll come to the outside. We come to the outside, decent backyard. So pretty big lot, definitely enough to entertain. Whatever you'd like to put back here, it's definitely a lot of room for that. So very, very big lot. You guys can see right here. I'll show you. Hopefully this does it justice. It's pretty big. So that's what we're looking at right here. And yeah, guys, that pretty much wraps it up for this portion of the tour. Thanks so much for taking a tour. That concludes the tour. Look, there is 10 different models available. So if you watch one of them, be sure to go below because there's a playlist where you can watch all 10 and kind of see which one is the best fit for you. Now, I said that at the end, I did have a special rebate program if you stayed, and that is Derek's rebate program, where you can save up to $10,000 when you use me as your buyer's agent, and that comes to you as a rebate at closing. But if you have a home to sell, I haven't forgotten about you. Ask me about my contingency plan because I can list your home for 1% and you can use the rest of the proceeds to maybe get into a home like this one. So if that's something that interests you, go ahead, click the link below, fill out the form. There's a website that has all of the information that you need, and I will get in contact with you. All of my contact information is below. Don't hesitate to email me, call me, text me. It doesn't matter. I promise I don't bite. Now, with that being said, I am Derek Perez, your local Phoenix Realtor, here for all your real estate needs.